Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Sam Gibboney, and I'm a resident of Port Townsend and owner of ISC Consultants. Need my address, P.O. Box 138, Port Townsend. And I'm here, first of all, congratulations on the announcement that the Department of Community Development has been notified that they are due to be awarded the Watershed Resources Grant. And the grant itself represents a large amount of work by a broad basis of the constituency in the county. And it is a very innovative approach. It basically says, let's take the land use permitting process and really look at it from a customer's point of view, from the client's point of view as they walk in, and how best to get the information to the people so that they can make decisions early on in the permitting processes of what to do with their property and how to realize the dreams of their property while being compliant with the land use regulations and environmental regulations, as well as being protective of the environmental resources on their property. So I worked on the grant application and donated quite a bit of my time to it, as well as other people did. There was a broad basis of partners, including WSU, Clown County Conservation District, Marine Resources Committee. I'm not going to remember all the partners, but we went out and sought the partners after we had done quite a bit of research on how best to approach the grant application, or to even approach the situation. And we did a number of stakeholder interviews throughout the year, and really approached the problem and saying, how could we better this situation? And my hat's off to the DCD management of being willing to step back and say, how can we improve our process? How can we serve our clientele better? And so we interviewed real estate agents. We met with the Olympic Stewardship Foundation. We met with Jefferson Conservation District. We interviewed architects, engineers, had focus groups, and really took in a lot of information and distilled that down and came up with what we have termed the coaching model. And that says that rather than having an applicant come in and really, that there are planner of the day services, I don't want to mischaracterize that, but really kind of, rather than leaving them up to wade through some of that, to say there's a whole bunch of resources out here that can help you make decisions about your property, and why don't we do that up front? And so that's the approach that we took. That was the one that we were told most often. We got a lot of feedback from different stakeholders in the process that the service should be in the DCD department. And so then we put it together into an application, and the EPA obviously thinks it's innovative. We feel that it's innovative. We feel it will serve your clientele. So, thanks.
Thank you for public comment. It's 9:30.
Joe and I'd like to speak. Joe and I have got my hand up. Joe's got his hand up. We'd like to speak just like the rest of these people have spoke.
It's 9:30.
It's 9:33, a matter of fact, and so I'm wondering why you put this woman in here to speak.
You're out of order right now, Mike. So we'll move on to our agenda. Feel free to comment by email or letter, or to come next week to speak. Move on to the consent agenda.
I move the consent agenda.